G'day everyone. Looks like one of my bee colonies have swarmed. Know where they come from. Come from a nuke box that I've had for quite a while. I thought I looked after them and gone into it, checked for queen cells, but couldn't see any. Unfortunately, yeah, there must have been one, yep, and she swarmed. It must be a virgin queen because when I caught her, or actually caught her, I could hear her piping. They actually make a very unique type of sound, like a whining sound. And you can locate her with that sound in it. And I put a frame, an old frame that I had with some old honey on it to get the majority of the bees onto the frame. And she actually went on to it. They actually landed on this cacti that's in here at the moment. You can actually see they've got pollen, and I bet you any money they're full of, they're carrying a lot of nectar in their stomachs. There's quite a fair few drones here. Don't know whether she's mated or not. Time will only tell. This colony will be going to my brother. I've got no room for them here. I've got enough as it is. This is a nuke box. I've actually got the queen inside there. I caught her and marked her. But I had to be careful with her because she can fly. Once they mate and return back to the hive, they tend to swell up a bit because of eggs. They start to produce eggs, and they can't fly then because they're actually just a bit too overweight. But yeah, I've got to get these bees away from that cacti because that's where she originally landed, and they've sort of like claimed that as that's where she is. But as a matter of fact, she's in there. I'm waiting for a lot of the bees to start fanning. Because she's a virgin queen, she's not throwing off the queen pheromone, and it's not that strong. It's only the bees will actually, once they locate her and find out, yeah, she's in there, they then will fan and say to everyone, here it is, everyone come out, come out. So yeah, these are my bees. What I might do is just see if I can brush these off a little bit. Actually, I might go and get that frame, old frame that I've got. I'll prop these here. Hopefully there's no grass in the way. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've got a frame. It's got some old honey on there. You can actually see them actually going towards that frame. Hopefully there's not another queen, because normally what happens is if they're a virgin queen, there could be another queen in here because they haven't, like I said, got that pheromone to show that they're fertile. Because once they become fertile, they've got that odour. So hopefully there's only one queen. See how they're all starting to pack onto this and get onto that old honey there. Let's see if I can watch a couple more off. The more I can get on the ground, the better it is. I might just move it away a touch so they can orientate to it instead of orientating back to. I actually come from this hive here. It's a mute box, it's got a super on top of it. They're all orientating to this bloody frame, for Christ's sakes. I don't want them to. I want them to go into the box, because that's where the queen is. See how they're packing onto the frame there. So I think that's where the queen is. They're pretty docile. I could actually touch them. They're not aggressive. The only time they're aggressive is when they've actually got brood, eggs and larvae, and they're defending their colony, guarding the young. See how they're, if you can notice, this one here is lifting its butt up, and there's a little gap between the abdomen there. It's a pheromone letting out a scent to say nosing off pheromone. It tells them where to go. So what I might do now, since I've got the majority on here, I'll move it to here, and they'll start going to the frame, to the frame where it is, and hopefully move away from where they are. I might actually look on this frame again to see if there's any queens, just in case. But I think there's only one queen. It's a bit different from cacti. They're actually really fascinating to watch when they're foraging and coming back with pollen and different types of pollen, coloured pollen. You know, like if you can see right there, there's one there with the yellow sac of pollen there. Another one down there with a light tanny colour. There's some on here. Yes, they're slowly drawing to it. Hopefully what I might do is I might open this lid. Can I just put you down for a tick? I just want to tap this. I'll take one of these frames out. And put this frame in here. These got foundation on them. You can actually start it with just a strip on the first wire there, and they'll draw it out, but this gives them a bit of a starting chance, and they can fill it in a lot quicker. So what I'm going to do now is stick this in here. If I put you just down for a tick. Whack that in there. And now what would happen is now they'll start to orientate into the box. The queen's actually right here. I've got her in a cage at the moment because I want to keep her in there just in case she decides to say I don't really like this place and decide to take off. So what I might do is just put the lid back on. Just got to be careful. This way I can build up that scent and get the bees to come into this box. Might just close a little bit more. That way they'll start going into the box, hopefully. Now they're all off that cacti, as you notice. They're flying around it a little bit, but the majority of the bees are all here. And what I might do is scrape them off a bit to get them to orientate inside. And these bees are pretty docile. Look, don't get me wrong, they will bump you every now and then to tell you piss off. But other than that, I'll grab a drone for you. That one there is a drone, a male bee. Now they haven't got any stings. He's taken off. There's quite a fair few. There are always quite a fair few drones in a colony at springtime. Their only purpose in life is to mate with the queen. Other than that, they don't provide, they don't gather nectar or pollen. They're, you could say, freeloaders. Now a bit by bit, yep. You see that one there? See how it's fanning? Should be a few. Now they're all going in, they're all piling into the box. That's what I want. Next time I'll be a bit more prepared with the GoPro and get some footage of actually buzzing around and waiting for them to locate where they're going to situate. Yeah, they're all going in now. See what I was saying about them lifting their butts off? That's where their nasal off gland is. You can actually see where they're actually right there. You can see that little tanny colour patch there between the abdomen. That's where they actually set off a pheromone, and it's like a lemongrass scent. That's why you can use lemongrass oil to put in a box to lure bees to your box, because it's got that pheromone of the queen. It's going to be a little while before they all go in. They're getting there. There's not many bees flying around at the moment. The more I push them, the more quicker they'll go. Plus also too, I want to check to see if there is any other queen. Bit by bit they're getting in there. Corralling them. So yeah, there's not many left. Caught a, there's a drone. Okay, there you go, buddy. They're all virtually in there. Alright, I hope you like this. It's something different. A little bit different like the video of the fish pond there. Okay, catch you on the next one. Cheers.